Well, how is she?
She's still Kate Marsh. Thank God.
I'm glad we came to see her.
Thanks for coming with me.
Now let's go pay a visit to Nathan Prescott. That little prick is not going to be glad when he sees us.
Hey, Max. How you doing?
Oh, hi, Mr. Jefferson. I'm okay. And this is my friend Chloe.
Yo.
Chloe. Why isn't somebody as cool as you going to Blackwell?
I was way too cool for this school. It's a long story. In actual files here.
I can imagine. Max, are you sure that you're all right?
It's weird just being on campus like everything's normal.
I know, lame as it sounds, life has to go on.
I think there's too much going on in my life.
On that note, Blackwell duty calls. Remember, I'm going to announce the winner of the Everyday Heroes contest tonight at the party, so I hope you'll be there to celebrate, even though I'm sorry you didn't enter a photo. I understand your reasons. You can't force an artist to work.
I feel like a total loser, but it's been a hard week to focus. No pun intended.
I'm proud of you for caring so much about a troubled friend, and I take hope in the fact that you have plenty of time to find your way. Just get in the habit of putting your work out there.
Thanks, Mr. Jefferson. I'll definitely be there tonight.
Me too. I'll be Max's date. You better dance with us at least once.
And nobody should have to see me dance. Plus, you don't want to watch the old hipster trying to keep up with the kids. I have some pride. Be seeing you.
Yes, you will. Hot for teacher.
Gross! You're out of control.
Not yet. Just wait until the rager tonight.
Shut up.
Don't be jealous because Mark Jefferson thinks I'm cool.
I am so ignoring you.
Fine. Since I'm here, I'll see if I can get some dirt from Justin. Haven't talked to him in a while.
Now that is a great plan.
I just realized the
Let's
implications
see if I
of
can
Chloe
find out
flirting
where
with
Nathan
Mark
is.
Jefferson. That is horrible. And oh gosh, that's some nice drama right there, I think. Now, do you know what happens when you see a million people outside? Yes, exactly what I think. I'm going to interrogate everybody. Hello, Brooke.
Pissed that Warren asked me to the drive-in.
I heard you mention Max, but I don't know what the rest of the words you used were. I'm just perusing. Wait, there's Brooke. Is there?
After this week, I definitely need a break from Blackwell.
You definitely need the break. Wait, what is she doing with her tablet? Is she flying her drone? I think so. That's fine.
Hey, Brooke. How are you?
I'm here as usual. By the way, thanks for helping Kate down.
By the
Are you
way,
okay?
that sounded so odd. Like she didn't. I get why she was saying it, but it really did not sound sincere. It was like, oh, by the way, I'm very glad you helped Kate down, even though I didn't know who Kate was before this. It just sounded like, I know it was coming from a good place of heart, she's just so awkward. That's fine. Let's talk about whales.
I can't get my limited brain around that eclipse and the beached whales. I was hoping the science department had some ideas.
Warren and I are supposed to compare notes and theories this weekend.
Nerds! That's, what a freaking nerd. That makes sense, he asked you. I'm not gonna say he asked you, because that might imply that we're jealous. We're not jealous. Just get him away from me. I'm
That
very
makes sense.
glad.
2 big brains are better than 1. Or mine.
We'd get the Nobel Prize if we could explain this phenomenon, but even Miss Grant has no clue.
It's like, we'd get the Nobel Prize. I don't know if Brooke and Warren are so deluded. I'm not saying that they're not smart kids, but they just seem a little bit... They don't seem to be like genius level smart, they just seem to be clever, right? They just... I don't know, there's something missing there. I'm shipping them though because they're both a little bit egotistical in their basic nature, I suppose. Let's talk about Joan, I guess. Nathan should always be the last topic of conversation, is my general rule going into the future.
I might feel better taking your drone for a quick flight.
Miss Grant caved and let me fly her again. So take a spin. I have to see what time I'm going to the drive-in with Warren on Saturday.
Nice! They're going together. Sounds fun. I'm not gonna say he asked you again. Again, I'm not implying any jealousy.
That sounds fun. It would be good for you and Warren to take a road trip after this week.
Warren got a new car. Or an old new car. So I'm all about a serious road trip out of here after this week.
Also, I don't want to drive this weapon. I don't appreciate the weapons of mass destruction. No,
Thanks.
just stop it. That's fine. We don't care about Nathan enough to ask her. It's not like she actually knows anything, she just pretends to. If she held actual important information about Nathan, the joke's on me, I guess.
A batch of dead birds today. Sad.
Makes me mad.
Samuel,
Changes and reel my ass.
can you stop talking like
Everything
this?
is changing here.
As a scientist, I'm fascinated. As Michelle Grant, I'm very worried.
Arcadia Bay is scared too. Look at the weather. And the animals.
I think this is the first time that characters actually talk to each other in such a way. I don't think this ever happened. It feels organic. I think that they should make this more often, but they should also include subtitles or something.
How are you doing, Max? Been a tough week. I know.
Yes, it has, Samuel. How are you?
Sad and confused like everybody else in Arcadia Bay. You look like you have a lot of questions, too.
Did you just guess that, or is it because I'm Max? Because, you know, I tend to have a lot of questions. People, animals, or Arcadia Bay? Let's talk about people. I think it prefers animals. Let's talk about animals.
I definitely have questions about what's happening to the animals in Arcadia Bay.
Oh, many do. These poor creatures have no choice in what happens to them.
Squirrels, dead birds, or beached whales? I think he likes squirrels.
Well, I'm glad to see your squirrels are still healthy and happy on the campus.
Me too. If something happened to them... Oh,
Not as long as you're here to take care of them, Samuel.
the only thing that calms them is food. Lots of food. Which reminds me that I have to feed them now.
Samuel is such a pure soul. I don't care what anybody says, he's the OG. He's a cool bean. Also, I feel like squirrels eating bread just should not happen.
How would you like a partner for a quick photo op?
I'm not attracting another squirrel, they might have
Hello,
rabies.
Max. Thanks.
Hi, Miss Grant.
Hello, Max.
Max, you always show up when I'm talking about you.
Or maybe you just
I'm
talk
still
about me
bragging
too much.
about
Have you
and the
ever
other
thought
students
about
making
that?
Blackwell surveillance free.
Thanks. It was only one signature, so... But then that's exactly... No, that's a wrong mindset. One signature, one vote is exactly what matters. Go out and vote, guys. Make a stand. Make a decision.
I don't think surveillance would have helped Kate Marsh.
Who needs surveillance when we have Maxine Caulfield? You did a wonderful thing. And now we have to make sure Kate gets the help she needs. Do you need to talk to a counselor?
Yes! Obviously, we need to talk to a counselor. I'm not gonna say no thanks. That sends the wrong message.
Blackwell Academy needs the help. There's something terrible going on here. You see it, right?
This week hasn't been Blackwell's finest hour. But me and some faculty members won't rest until all the students here feel safe, not bullied.
Kate was drugged at the Vortex Club party and bullied by them until she ended up on the roof. How do you stop that?
Shut down that damn Vortex Club for a start. I don't mean to get riled up, but that party should have been postponed. It's extremely tasteless given what happened with Kate.
The Prescotts... Let's talk about principal, I guess.
So, why doesn't Principal Wells stop the party? To be honest, he doesn't seem to care about what's going on here.
Raymond Wells has saved this school from financial disaster, and he cares more than you know. You're wise, but don't be so quick to judge everybody.
You're right. I just wish this could be the school that I dreamed about before I came here.
I hear you, Max. I love seeing you and Warren and all my students at your best here. But you're all too young to be so cynical. But you truly give me hope.
I was hoping you could explain some of these crazy things happening in Arcadia Bay.
If I could, I'd be collecting my Nobel Prize in Science today. I haven't been able to wrap my mind around that eclipse, much less the snow in Wales.
There must be a scientific explanation, right?
When my friends at NASA tell me they can't explain a solar eclipse without a single theory as to how or why, maybe it's time to get worried. Like they are.
I am worried about reality. I feel like it's changing right in front of us.
You and Samuel both. We were talking about that before you came over. Our planet is changing, but it's not mystic. It's erosion.
You think that's why all these animals are dying here?
Well, our shoreline has been receding, not to mention the daily contamination of the ocean. That's all you need to kill off sea and wildlife here. Unless you know something I don't.
Tobanga.
I wonder if the Tobanga knows more than anybody here.
Oh, Max, nobody even knows who brought the Tobanga here. It was likely stolen from the South Pacific by local fishermen. But I know what you're saying. There's a lot of energy here.
I was looking for Nathan Prescott, and I thought he might be in your class.
Mr. Prescott has no class at all after his suspension. I didn't think you were friends.
Hell no. Sorry, Miss Grant.
You're an adult. You can swear, damn it. And I'm glad you did.
So, you haven't seen Nathan at all?
Let's just say I try not to, Max. But I did catch him storming off campus. After what happened this week, I hope you don't see him either. You're not the best student here, but you might be the wisest.
I'm sorry, Miss Grant. I have to get going. I'll see you later.
It's always good talking to you, Max.
Good. Nathan is not around. I should go back to Chloe.
The dialogue option that just opened, whatever it was, I'm not gonna rewind and go through any of that conversation because all of them were kind of meaningless. Although one thing I do appreciate is that Miss Grant said that there's this energy here, and I think that's exactly what this game excels at. Like, often its themes will feel a little bit forced, which I'm not generally a fan of, but you know, I can swallow it because after all, I think it's for a good cause mostly. But the one thing that this game gets absolutely right is the atmosphere, and not just by its music and its graphical fidelity, but also just how people talk. It really does feel like you're in this secluded place on Earth they call Arcadia Bay, and it's just really, I know, it's nice. They really. He actually has a shirt that says "My Lady." I'm not talking to you. Oh my god. That was terrible. I need a palate cleanser. I need a moment to come to my senses. Yeah, they nail the atmosphere really well, don't they? It's just like perfect nailage of the atmosphere. Okay. Okay, I'm back, boys. Let's go.
Coast is clear. It would be so cool if
There's
we
a
were
rage
going to
comic
school here together.
But now you
on
can
the
have Mr.
walls.
Jefferson all to yourself.
Understand why people say this game is
Now
cringy.
let's get into Blackwell Ninja
No, it's fine.
mode.
I don't mind the one or the other. I'm just being comical. I get that the game is trying to introduce some of the modern things into the environment, but I do like that it has this feeling that you're not really sure in which time you are. Like, it feels modern, but at
lame,
the same
they don't
time it
have
feels
colored
kind of
zones
old
here.
school.
Yes, because I want Nathan Prescott in the room next door.
Good point.
Wait,
Like I said before, it just feels
Give
like
me
a
the signal if
secluded,
Nathan or
magical
anybody
place.
shows up.
I won't
I
let you
really
down,
like that.
Batmax.
Batmax.
Now I just have to find Nathan's room.
I actually wanted to use that joke before. I wanted to say, oh, I'm like Batmax because I'm making people feel safer. There's one problem, Kate. You know how you said that you're gonna message me where Nathan is? Well, there's this giant map
Send me
here.
the dorm map anyway. At least I can see that Nathan isn't in room 106 or 108.
Oh, they actually wrote over it. Never mind. Is this a social commentary on how boys are more destructive than girls? Because I'm not buying this. Like, the only thing that's missing is the map of the girls have some flowers on it, then my full social justice warrior would come out. No, that's fine. I'm not that enraged. Nathan's room number is 111. Kate, you're so awesome. Thank you, Lev, that you bring out the rebel in me. You already are a rebel, trust me. Always, and please be careful. Promise, of course, I'll keep you posted. I know you will. Smiling emoji face.
Oh, Kate,
111.
So, room 111 is the magic number.
We need to get in, get out. No evidence. Posted. I am the Batmax. That's one way to lockpick a door. Just break it open.
Now I need to find Nathan's phone.
I just love
Anything
how
with clues.
how they nailed the atmosphere. Like, even as soon as you enter Nathan's room, it feels deliberately clean, but it also feels a little bit like, obviously it's over the top, right? But at the same time, it feels believable for someone who's gonna be in the mental state he's currently in, right? It's just eerie, creepy, but also fascinating. It has personality. Like, obviously this guy is insane, but at the same time, it's very interesting. Wait, what did Joyce say? Max, I appreciate you standing up for David. I know Chloe didn't like that, but she needs to stand up and stop acting out so much. Except that won't happen if you and her are getting mixed up in illegal crap like breaking into Blackwall at night. I know what happened to the mother to defend or explain. I hope you would get her back on the right track, but it looks like she's getting stuck again. David wants to help, but she won't let him. You could be such a good influence to her. Unless you both want to play bad. I'm sorry, Joyce. Even I get into shenanigans, but I'm trying to be a good influence on Chloe. I know, Max, I forget you're still teenage adults. Joyce is such a reasonable mom. I get how she would be upset with Max because she's like, oh look, Max is here to be a good influence on Chloe. Oh wait a second, they broke into the school together. Let's look at some creepy stuff here.
They were all consenting models.
I mean, considering he probably drugged Kate, I think that's unlikely.
That is so Chloe.
Hey asshole, we need to talk or I'm going to tell everybody what you did and you're going to pay, motherfucker. That is so
Oh
cool.
my god. Chloe.
Wait, Chloe was drugged?
Chloe.
What? How did I forget?
Max, hurry up and find Nathan. That must be the one
I am already in
Chloe broke
Nathan's
when
room, you
Nathan
drunk
drugged
ass
her.
woman. I wanted to see something else there, but didn't feel right.
Whale songs? Maybe this is the only soothing thing Nathan ever hears.
Is this some ASMR thing or whatever?
Damn, Nathan. That's a nice shot. If only all your energy went into photography. It's so damn creepy, but the guy has his own style.
The vibe I'm getting from Nathan is that he's like a troubled genius, and not just a little bit troubled, like the kind who's a little bit antisocial, but the kind who is just ready to go off his
So
rocker.
cute and ironic. I can't believe Nathan still has it
The
around.
best son in the world. 6th of June 2006. A date to remember. One thing to keep in mind, right, is that...
That monochrome camera is brand new and costs about $6
What did I
grand.
want to say? I had a point to make about Nathan.
I thought Victoria
Right, I
had the
wanted to say
photo
that
bling, but
out of all the
once
pictures
again,
we've seen, Nathan
the
definitely seems to be the
Prescott's
person
rule.
who has the best eye for photography. So that's why I'm saying that he seems like
I don't think this
a
prescription
troubled
has
genius
helped
of some
Nathan.
kind. I mean, it's probably helping him. You don't want to see him off the pill.
Oh man, that dickhead stole one of my selfies.
Well, that confirms that he was in fact the one in our room. Why would he steal one of the selfies though? Maybe he has a voodoo doll or has some incantations right before he goes to sleep.
These films
May
all
Max
have a
be
dark
cursed
pattern.
by this picture I have in front of me.
Nathan
May
likes his
the
tortured
lightning
subjects
time her.
way too much.
I mean, he probably takes pictures of tortured subjects because he's a tortured subject himself. It's a reflection of his own being. I'm not
Holy
trying to
shit.
justify it, I'm just explaining.
That's the gun Nathan used on Chloe. A gift from...
Considering how impeccable this room is, it feels a little bit off-kilter that this would be here and that this would be here, right? Just magazines shown about. But maybe he was in a hurry. That would explain it. Computer. I mean, does this guy do this
I'd cry
intentionally?
too if I had him for a father and had to wear that suit.
What do you do with a drunken sailor? No. Like, why does he have the projector
Max,
up there?
Hurry up and find Nathan's room.
Max, I'm already in Nathan's room.
Nathan is way into this party. Bad sign.
Hey gorgeous, let me know what you're wearing to the Vortex this week so I can wear something just as styling and expensive. I'm psyched about going and I'm picking up some serious party favors. I even told my dad to keep the pigs away from Blackwell so we can get wrecked without hassle. If we're going to have the end of the world team, and let's do it fucking on point, right?
Bastard. Now I remember why I hate you.
Kate's going
And why
wild.
Kate will get justice.
Why there's so many likes on this video? Do you see that? The bar is almost full. I don't appreciate that.
Oh man. Sean Prescott might be Nathan's real problem.
Nate, I know this has been a stressful week and your mother and I are here to talk if need be. Just make an appointment anytime. Wanna talk to your dad? Just make an appointment. You know where the calendar is, just go online, there's like a nice little form you take out. Then my assistant will get to you in 48 hours or at least 2 business days. And then of course not counting weekends because after all I need to have my beauty rest as well. And only then, after you make the appointment, we can meet up and then we can talk about family problems, maybe if there's something on your mind, you know, I can be a father basically then, but please make an appointment because I'm a very busy man. Your mother wants Dr. Bill to come out after his book tour, but for now let's stick to your prescriptions. I need you calm and quiet while Penn Estates is being developed. I know being a Prescott is a burden and I'll guide you into this room step by step as did my father. It was hard for me when my dad opened my eyes to our destiny, but you'll thank me someday. Don't worry about the Blackwall, this shithole town is going to get an enemy along with a fresh brand. I want you to be ready to take over when the moment is right. Don't fuck it up, son. Your father.
Too bad Nathan
Captain
isn't more like
Planet.
his sister. She sounds awesome. And
Or Christine
far away.
Prescott. Tudo Ban from Brazil, little brother. It's been too long since I've heard from you, so please let me know what's going on in your exciting scholastic life at Blackwell. I brag to all my co-workers in the Peace Corps that my talented bro Nate got a full scholarship to one of the best art schools in the world. Even though I can't always check my mail or phone, please send me some new photos of campus so I can live vicariously through your lens. I miss you and your pictures. And yes, mother told me you've been in trouble and father has been on your ass, but you have to either ignore him or stand up to him. You know I love that Nate, but I'm also in the jungle halfway across the world because of him. He's the bully who inherited power, not wisdom, and the only way to win against one, is to fight back. Don't let him change you into one just for the family legacy. End of lecture. You're at school, so just wanted to make sure you feel at home. Back to the bang groove. Sending out good thoughts, better write back or have a jaguar shipped to your dorm. XOXOXO Chris. I find that people whose names start with K generally tend to be pretty good people.
Yes,
in
Nathan
media
sure
especially.
needs diet pills. This is strong stuff.
I mean, I guess. Maybe he's
Wow.
losing weight.
Kiss ass much, Principal Wells.
I'd like to apologize for the recent accusation. Your name and record speaks for itself. Some students will use that to make their own name at Blackwell. I know your father was upset while I have assured him that you would never bring a weapon to school. I don't want you to distract him from school and I'm certain this matter will be settled by the end of the week. If you have any questions, you know I'm always available to talk. That felt a very formal response. Like, I can see how it can come off that Principal Wells is kissing his ass, but at the same time I think his hand is forced. It doesn't seem like... It seems diplomatic, I guess, what I'm trying to say here. It doesn't seem ill-mannered. He's just trying to do what's best for his school, right? What exactly? Oh, scratch marks.
What the hell are all those marks on the floor? Let's find out what you're hiding. Oh yes, little phone. You are mine now.
Is this
Now I
it?
have Nathan's phone, so I can show it to Chloe. Well, before Nathan comes back.
I hear very loud yelling. Sorry, Kate. That's nice. There's no unique picture of reality. Wait, Warren, beta fag. Okay. Just the school, I guess. Just boys. Just boys. Boys will be boys, am I right? No, I'm kidding.
Damn, Max, you're finally back. I got worried.
It's not like I was
So
far
what did
away.
you find?
You can always
His
check
room
on
was
me.
clean and creepy. Check this out.
Boom, Nathan. We got you by the balls, fucker.
Oops.
What are you doing in my dorm? You're such a nosy bitch, Max.
Stop right there, Nathan.
Make me, ho. Max,
Is this Warren?
I got this.
Oh my god, the second
Get
round.
the fuck out of my face.
Fight. Oh, the headbutt. Warren, what the hell?
You
He's not
are
a beta
so
bitch
fucking
anymore.
dead.
What does he have a gun on him
Get
again?
off me, bro.
Bro. You just pulled the gun on me. I'll stop Warren for sure. I mean, I'm not gonna stay out of it.
Warren, stop.
He's gonna kill him.
Come on.
Oh, my head. Why are y'all looking at me like that, huh? You and you're all dead.
Maybe pick up the gun before you go
now.
because this guy is...
My dad is on his way. You're all fucked. He owns you.
None of this interaction made any sense. Warren attack him. I'm gonna be an idiot
Nathan
and go back to
definitely
his...
deserved a beating. We should try to be better than that.
Can I please talk to you, Nathan? About your illegal possession of arms? You have a deadly weapon in your hands. It's not cool. But at the same time, like, he beat him up. Max, next time you try to interrupt, grab the gun first and then stop them. And then be like, hey, by the way. I mean, that was something else, wasn't it?
Damn, that was intense. Warren, thank you so much.
For what?
For headbutting Nathan Prescott. That was awesome.
I don't know. I almost went crazy there.
Yeah, but he pulled out a gun.
Nathan.
You
You're
were
not
just protecting
anything
yourself.
like him.
Good to know. So where are you going? I better stick with you guys. Just in case you need me to get my Hulk on again. Or should I call the cops on Nathan?
No police. Not yet. So maybe you better,
Warren, me and Max have to do this on our own. No offense.
It's cool. Whatever I can do to help.
what you can do is find out anything you can about Nathan's father.
I'm on it. Between the snow and eclipse, I'm assuming the apocalypse is around the corner.
And thank you. Seriously. I'll call you later.
You better. I'm feeling pretty alpha now.
Yes, you are.
Man, that guy is so fucking in love with you.
I know.
He really did give a serious beatdown to Nathan.
It was a little scary to watch him do that.
Now let's make a date with Frank.
Will he even answer you?
Frank always answers when he wants money. Like I said, Frank wants to see me right now.
Let's not keep him waiting.
Frank, I offer a peace treaty. Beans. How rude would that be? Look, Frank, things got complicated. I got $300. I could have given it back to you, but instead I just bought a bunch of beans. I hope that's fine. Maybe you like them, I'm not sure. I've never been to your RV. I've never seen a stack of beans in your shelf.
God.
But just on the off chance you
I
like
hate
them,
seeing
I'm willing
those
to give
poor
them to you.
whales like that.
Me too. I just think of their families in the ocean out there looking for them. Well, that asshole's gonna help us find Rachel. You know what would be great? If I still had a gun.
Yes, the chance for gunplay would just about even the odds here.
Frank would scare better. He's a pussy. Besides, if I take him out, you can just rewind.
Chloe, do not count on my rewind. Seriously. After Kate, I feel like every time I do it might be the last.
There's no way we could have guessed this is what would happen to us when we grew up.
I'm looking forward to the day when we can just go on a road trip to Portland.
Fuck yeah. You, me, and Rachel.
Absolutely. So let's play this cool, okay? Just talk to Frank so we can get that code for the book from him. That's all.
Got it. No dicking around.
Let's roll.
Right. If only I had the gun, this could have been resolved amicably. I feel like this is a little bit of a shout out to gun control, or like a call out, I suppose. In the sense of, hey, if I only had a gun, this would have gone by smoother, because we could have just threatened
Now
the
we
gun.
have to see Frank all the way out here.
Or just shoot him. I don't know. Why not shoot him? Wait, why are we even here? Maybe we need some information. That's fine. Let's knock. If dog comes out and bites us, I'm gonna be sad.
Oh, look. The Wonder Twins. You should have come alone.
She's my partner.
Yeah, or bodyguard. So let's get to business. Where's my fucking money?
I don't have the money. Yet.
Oh, really? Then why did you text me that you did?
Because I wanted to tell you in person.
Oh, I'm truly touched, Chloe. Now why are you losers really here?
We just want to ask you some questions.
You have some serious lady balls. No. Jesus, okay. Okay. But I'm not getting you high.
Frank, we're not here to get high.
No, you don't look like the type. Not like Chloe here. So what do you hardy boys want?
Just the names of some of your clients.
Oh, is that all? Oh, well, why didn't you just tell me? How about I just give you the keys to my RV while I'm at it?
I kinda did. You already did, there's an option. Help or else you don't get it, I'm sorry. So apparently he understands that we got his keys somehow. I don't know how, because I basically left everything amicably. I mean, impeccable, not amicably. I left the thing impeccable. I left no trace of me being there, I guess, besides taking certain things out and breaking his van. But besides that, there was just no evidence of me ever being there. Wait, what are you talking about? Okay, so we need to convince him to give us the information about his clients. We can't say you already did. We can't say you don't get it. We can't say help or else. We have to say I'm sorry. There's no other
Listen,
option.
Frank, I'm sorry to be such a nuisance, but this is important.
Yeah, everything's important these days. But I can tell you're not bullshitting me.
There's no time for that, Frank. I just need a little bit of information.
Yeah, well, it always starts with just a little. And Chloe here knows all about that, don't you?
Come on, Frank. This isn't about me now.
Yeah, right, okay. Both of you are giving me a headache. No deal.
Frank, we didn't come here to fight. This is so much bigger than us.
Oh yeah, you didn't come here to fight. A day after, you pulled a fucking gun on me.
Yeah, but I didn't
I'm
shoot.
so sorry about that. It
The
might
intent
be the
matters.
dumbest thing I've ever done. And I've done a lot of dumb things this week.
Finally, I believe you. But don't ever aim a gun at anybody unless you intend to kill.
He should
Although you
look
don't
at
look
the
like
camera
you
now
killed
and
Buck.
just wink and say gun control.
I try not to. And I never would have pulled the trigger. I was just...
Dude, she was scared, all right? You pulled your blade on me. We were all freaked out. Now we're all cool. Please?
Okay, we're cool for now. But my dog isn't. And if you try any shit, he will bite your head off. He's done it before.
We're only here to talk. I wouldn't mess with your dog.
Shit, you wouldn't have time. You like dogs?
I love dogs. Pompidou's cute, trained to kill, gave dog a bone. I remember this. If you say Pompidou is cute, he'll be like, how do you know what my dog's name is? Because he does remember that we talked about it, I think, at some point. But that's fine, so we don't say that. I can't say trained to kill, that seems silly. I love dogs. Makes sense, I guess. It just seems like, again, we're pulling at his heartstrings. He loves dogs as well. This is something relatable to him. So let's say I love dogs.
I love dogs. Period. I wish I had one trained as well as yours.
Yeah, he had a bad trainer before. Real bad. But he's dead now. And I trained Pompidou how to be my friend.
That's very cool, Frank. Your dog is lucky you came along.
Maybe we can focus on rescuing Rachel now?
Rachel? Is that why you're really here?
Yes, we're so close to finding her now, Frank. We need all the help we can get now. Especially from you.
You and Chloe do not know Rachel like I did, and I couldn't even help her. You're in way over your heads. Why don't you just go play in your clubhouse?
Rachel photo, Rachel's letter, bracelet, or what are you hiding? Again, we cannot accuse him. We know he has the bracelet, which might be relevant. Again, if we mention Rachel's letter... If we mention Rachel's letter, he'll know we were in his RV. Maybe Rachel's photo? Because he actually showed that to us voluntarily. It makes sense to me.
Rachel said she gave you one of her favorite photos. That proves how much she cares. And you care. That's why you have to help.
How the hell did you know about that photo? That's my favorite picture of her. I can look at it any time and she'll always be there for me. I can't stand not knowing where she is. Not hearing her voice or her laugh anymore.
We can change all that. It's up to you.
Help us find her, Frank. Please. We really need your client list.
Well, if there's a chance in hell, you two dorks can find Rachel. Yeah, I'll take it. My dog isn't barking at you, so I guess that's a good sign.
It's not because we fed him at some point in the past. With a bone.
Thank you.
Yeah, thanks, Frank. Seriously.
It's hard to take you characters seriously, but I want to. Good luck.
Well, that was resolved in a very nice manner. Social engineering. There are a few outcomes to this particular interaction that I wouldn't be too pleased with. But this one is nice. I think it's the best outcome.
It blows my mind that I was just here with Chloe in an alternate reality.
Right! This is where we were with the wheelchair Chloe. That's her canon name now. At least I'm sticking to that. Oh yeah, this is a nice beach, I think. Except for the fact that there's dying whales over there. These whales seem to be kind of small though. I mean, I'm not really sure what species of whale they are, but they seem kind of small. I did read once, this is again totally unrelated to anything, but I did read once that what can happen is after a whale is beached, they can actually explode. With all of their blood and guts spilling out, so you might not want to stay near them. And like even one of them apparently exploded to the fact that it launched things like 15 meters high and 15 meters away. So you don't want to be in any near vicinity around any kind of beached whale or animal, because apparently the pressure in the blood just keeps building up for some reason. I knew this at some point, but point is they explode if they're beached at some point. So don't go near beached whales. It's a bad idea because they might explode on you. Yeah, so okay, with this particular random tangent, I think this is going to be a good spot to end it, and the next one we can just finish it up. This feels like a good spot because the next area we're going to go and solve some puzzles, we're going to be detectives, we're going to put our bat neck skulls on, and we're just going to strike this door of the party right open and see what lies ahead. So with all of that said, I hope you enjoyed this one, guys, and I hope to see you next time.